Hello, this is a fantastic Todd. Today I would like to introduce how to handle COSTCO Meat high capacity. Let's prepare pork belly or grilled pork neck COSTCO Meat treatment. The first preparation, you have to pick the meat, the pork belly, grilled pork neck, and so on. Let's decide which part of the meat to buy. Second preparation. Tools, the cutting knife, cutting board, wrap, plastic bag, the vinyl bag. The order of the meat is as shown below. You need to get ready before cut the meat. It's recommended to freeze slightly. Be careful not to freeze completely. Make sure to check with the stopwatch or alarm by yourself. The other day I had a hard time because I forgot to put meat in the freezer. It's really hard to cut inside the frozen meat. On the contrary, it's very difficult to cut meat at a regular interval. It also slightly flows time barriers depending on the location and temperature of the freezer. In this case, it's frozen in the freezer for about an hour and a half. My preparation is to freeze for about 2 hours. I was a little bit hurried as I got closer to bed. You have to prepare it to freeze a little bit and cut it. I'm going to cut the meat now. Hold it at regular intervals and cut it. Cutting distance depends on your purpose of this meat. I prefer baking thick, so I cut it at these intervals. I will skip this one because it's closer to experience than tip. Tips by using your left hand at regular intervals and cut it. 3. Package double pack. In my case, I use a plastic wrap to prevent the meat from falling and sticking. In this case, you roll the wrap between layers of meat so it falls off well after freezing. Have to figure out between one you eat right away and one you eat later. Refrigerate, storage, and frozen 3. Also, if important, double packing should be done to prevent air from entering the 3. When air flows in one layer, it smells like meat later. So, it's as important as keeping it well. This meat will take at least an hour to thaw out. The best thing to do is to move it from the freezer to the refrigerator because it's easy to smell the meat when you defrost suddenly. Move it a day or a few hours in advance in the morning and it's good for cooking. If you don't have enough time, you can defrost the meat at the room temperature. Time is really important at this time. It's not until it's completely dissolved. You only need to defrost until you feel moderately cold. In case of real emergency, it can be defrosted in the water with plastic wrap. Caution: if you cook frozen food right away, it smells like meat. Raw meat, frozen meat, slowly head-on meat is slowly thaw. Normal, rapid thawing of frozen meat. Rapidly thawing of frozen meat. This is a recommended order. A little bit hard to cut. To be honest, the suitable time for freezing would be over than 2 hours at least in this case. Let's try again. Cut in the directions shown below to make it taste better later. Thickness would be around 20 mm. I would cook Korean barbecue. It's slippery right now, so you have to cut it carefully. (1,602 grams) is about 12 pieces. About $12. It's moderate in price. Let's check the quality of meat. In the next clip, I'd like to talk about the Costco salmon. If you enjoy it, please subscribe and click the like button. Subscriptions and like are loved.
Okay, you need to get ready. Okay, you need to get. Okay, make sure to check the research how much or the user. Okay, I had a hard time because I got food in the freezer. Okay, yeah, I had a hard time. Okay, yeah, okay, I had a hard time because I got food. Okay, okay. No, fine. Okay, I prefer getting sick. Okay, I prefer getting sick. So I call it at least. Okay, but I don't know it's very fine. Okay, this week we take at least 1 hour. So, okay, this week we take. Okay, this week we take at least 1 hour. So, okay, this week we take at least 1 hour. So, okay, you enjoy it. Okay, you enjoy it. Please subscribe and like. Okay, so, okay, okay. Come in the directions shown and okay, 1,602 grams is about 30 minutes. Around